We expect to have more knowledge on recent findings across the various disciplines in horticulture, that at the end of the day, the farmers who are the end users of our research will be able to have a bumper harvest of their product, means of storage and processing that will be able to add value to be able to improve the livelihood of man.
I consider it as a privilege to host all of you in this institute. We have not had it so good like this for a very long time, and it gladdens my heart. I want to welcome you all to the 39th edition of the Horticultural Society Conference. I believe that by the time you leave here after the conference, it will not be the same again. We really prepared for the conference and have thrown my weight behind the conference. And we want to assure you that this is your home. You are free to move around and visit all our laboratories and also visit some of our experimental plots if you wish. And I assure you that I will be on ground throughout the duration of this conference. Thank you very much. I wish you very good and fruitful deliberation. Thank you very much.
So, for this 39th annual conference, and especially in the last 2 years, it has been very difficult, especially for the issue of COVID and then, you know, the economic situation. But we thank God we have been able to have our conference, and I want to dedicate the 38th annual conference to Professor Bayre. Against all odds, there was SARS, there was COVID, there was healing in Isuka, but we still go ahead and we had the conference. I think we are the only agricultural society that had conference in 2020. Not to understand what we are doing, but with this kind of awareness, people will begin to realize the importance. When government realize they can get millions of naira, then they will focus their attention on horticulture. So on this note, I want to stop and say thank you all, and thank you for your patience for taking so much time. Thank you.
This 39th annual conference is coming at a time when we are facing a lot of climate change and COVID-19, and so horticulture is known to be a remedy for a lot of diseases, both communicable and non-communicable diseases. So a lot of researches will be presented today to look at the nutritional and health benefit of most crops that can help in health and solve problem of hunger in the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, the subject matter of this conference is a challenge to our collective intelligence. Let me call it a demand on our training and what the society has given to us. Because this subject matter is so topical and it responds to the issue at hand. And we are expected as a think tank, I'm talking about HORTSON, as a think tank to provide solution. We generate this type of solution from our technical know-how and our knowledge of the environment. Okay? And we are expected to provide solution to this problem at the country level. I took my time to conduct series of investigation, and then for those who are interested, the paper is well written, I think about 20 pages. It's going to be in the proceedings, and so you can get the details of it. They are the most important days for development of human cognition. suggesting that if a child did not have access to balanced nutrition in the first 2,000 days of life, the intelligence of that child will be compromised. And this will have a long-term effect on our competitiveness as intelligent people across the globe. In fact, it's going to limit us. And then the white man may come and say, oh, blacks are not as intelligent. Not because we don't have native intelligence, but our intelligence has been compromised because of the food and nutrition that we have access to. And that makes it very important for us to think carefully, not only about ourselves, but about the posterity.
Well, I consider the subject matter of this conference to be one of the important ones. In fact, you call it 39th conference. I call it the 9th minute. And we truly, the subject matter connotes that we truly need to do something urgently to save the country from another, or from a repeat of the 2008 food crisis. The situation of food and nutritional security is attaining a threshold that if we don't intervene now, we may get into serious trouble. And this conference is calling our collective intelligence to task as an association, okay, the Horticultural Society of Nigeria. Of course, you recognize that HORTSON itself is a think tank. And so we are expected to come together, put our collective intelligence together, and generate solutions to the ongoing food and nutritional security. You don't truly want me to give you the statistics now, but the statistic is truly frightening. Nigerians are at the verge of huge trouble if we don't find solution to this problem.
And so you plant trees. Yeah, you plant trees. Me, I have planted trees in my own environment. Even I have oranges. So anytime I drink fresh orange. I have so many food like that. So go and do that though. Plant flowers though.
The award of Horticultural Society is given to only well-deserving people. So before you can become a fellow, you need to work hard. You need to have proven that you're worth it. And as I said earlier, we were able to choose one person in each geopolitical zone in Nigeria. So you can see how competitive it was. It was difficult for council to be able to come up with those 6 names. Based on the power conferred to me as the President in Council of Horticultural Society of Nigeria, I want to present the Award of Fellow, which is the highest award in Horticultural Society of Nigeria, to Professor Garba Amidu in recognition of your valuable contributions to the field of horticulture in Nigeria. And I say congratulations. And I will give our Royal Father the assignment to help us hand over his plaque and certificate. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
I'm highly delighted and honored. Being recognized, nominated for this fellow, shows the capacity and your empowerment in the area of horticultural research. I've been working with National Horticultural Research for over 30 years, and that means doing research for the improvement of horticultural crops, for food security, for improvement of nutrition, and also for utilization and marketing of horticultural crops especially in the area of genetic improvement.
Yeah, sincerely speaking, I'm greatly honored because I'm not expecting it initially, but they just said I was choosing. I was asking them how many. They said based on my contribution to the Horticultural Society of Nigeria, contribution to my profession, because I'm an agriculturist. I've been working with the farmers for so long, and based on my exposures, that's why I decided to give me the honorary.
So, as a horticulturist or horticultural scientist, I think it's a great honor that the height and the peak of my profession is attained today.